Hey, it's Bart with the Scotch Test Dummies coming back to you with part 2 in the Ironroot collection. Yeah, I'm calling it the Ironroot collection. Just made that up right there. The Licorice Brothers sent us 3 different samples from Ironroot. If you haven't seen the first episode, I grabbed some that I wasn't quite as familiar with. These I at least am familiar with the naming aspects of them. What we will be doing is Ironroot Hubris at 58.9, Ironroot Harbinger at 57.5, and what I'm really interested in is the Ironroot Single Barrel Hubris at 70.3. Can you say we're going to test it? High proof style, baby. High. All right, we are in. We're going to start with the lowest proof, which is 57.5. I like when that's the lowest proof. Hello. Hello. So let's crack it. And here she goes. Now, Scott did, as taster's still not back, he said, hey, move on without me on those. Don't drink them all, especially the high proof. I said, will do. We'll see if I can hold to that. Okay, I'll hold to that. So hopefully we can get back to normal soon. In the meantime, please continue to support. We'll keep some shows going. I know it's a little bit different formats than kind of before, but we're also going to be adding in some Saturday Lives. So do me a couple things. Subscribe, like, and if you want to catch or get an alert for those live shows, which I know you do, click the bell and you'll get it. Now, Scott doesn't like when we add in all that stuff. Doing it anyway. Because he ain't here. He would have elbowed me and go, quit it. I don't like that on there. They know what to do. They're not brand new to the tube. They know what to do. All right, what do we got? So again, Harbinger. I've got a bottle of this down there. Not the same one, of course. You're going to get variances. By the way, if you guys ever get a chance to tour Ironroot, do so. I think we had a story from the Licorice Brothers where a couple, husband and wife from, I want to say Belgium or the Netherlands, toured through. And they said, hey, we saw Scott and Bart on the Dummies talking about Ironroot and the magic you're doing here, and we had to come by, and they were like, oh my God, yes, thank you. A little subtle on this for that strong. I mean, I get some of those caramel notes, a little bit of barrel touch, barrel char. Nice sweet hit right off the front. Tingly in the finish. A little bit of brown sugar and floral note. A little bit of the sagebrush. I get that personally from a lot of whiskeys from Texas. It seems like something with that heat and the wood. I get a little, I don't know, a little bit of like a sagebrush burnt taste. Wow, the finish here is continuing. Now it's like a, it's almost like a, Scott will hit me for this, but a caramel drizzle on a flan. So my wife's Puerto Rican and makes this flan, and she's always got this burnt caramel, burnt sugar sauce that kind of goes over, not kind of, it goes over the top, and it soaks down into the flan, and it's that creamy, sweet, caramelly. It was a 3-time I said it. Even that sentence sucked. That was a 3-time I said it. Hello. And I only speak one language. Yeah. Brown sugar, sweet, beautiful sipper. I haven't even put water in it. That's great. Little hints of the barrel char in there. Man, they do this one right. I'd say that's consistent with what I've got sitting in a Ironroot bottle right down there. I've got a collection of 7, I believe, just glancing. See if it changed anything. The nose seems the same. Delicious. So again, Ironroot Harbinger, 57.5 ABV. And that's the lowest we'll go today, folks. That is the lowest. Because next we're going to 58.9. The Ironroot Hubris. Tells everything you need to know right there. Other than what we're getting ready to go to. Woo! 70.3. Excited. Excited. Let's see, we got a Scotch Trooper glass that this will be going in. Let's see what we got. We're going to cleanse a little bit. Let's get that sample right up front. Keep feeling like I'm going to get a phone call. Got a couple service things in the works as we speak. Nose is not nearly as upfront or sweet. Not that that's bad. Oh yeah. Corn, corn, corn. Like dusty, dry but sweet. It's almost like a nice cornbread with honey on it. A little creamy. My goodness, that one keeps going in the finish. I'd say it starts off, at least start off with me, just a little bit sweet, and then it keeps climbing. It's like it's just whoop, hockey stick. Oh, Scott, you need to come back. You would have elbowed me there and said, man, you sound dumb. I miss my partner. Come on, partner. Come on. People telling him he's got to take an orange and barbecue it and then quickly open it up and then drink the burnt juice. That'll wake up your, what did he say? There's like a taste and scent nodule or something. I don't know. Boy. So that's just like dry, dusty, yet sweet. And then it's funny because it seems like it's done. And then the sweetness starts to climb. Again, it's doing it. Oh yeah. That is, wow. So in the finish, the sweetness just keeps seeming to move around. It's hitting the back of my tongue. That's interesting. Sweetness is still there. Long finish here. Wow. Again, sweet cornbread with honey on top. Man, I could pause there. Oh yeah. I'll do a circular inhalation technique. It's kind of like in through the nose and the mouth, and it almost reminds me a little bit of my mom would make and bake these homemade delicious cinnamon rolls. And they were very sweet with the sugar that were in the rolls themselves. And as that dough was rising, the kitchen would even get warm. And it's weird. I'm getting this warming, not just from the alcohol, but this warm, velvety sense that even reminds me of that. Boy, is that the magic of whiskey. Man. Tried to get my mom to make those a while back, and she's like, I'm 78. I was like, so what? Come on. Do it. And she's like, I'll give you the recipe. I was like, okay. So my mom and I are actually a lot more alike. We used to butt heads a lot when I was a kid. Woo. I apologize routinely in my adulthood. And my youngest son, Bo, is a lot like me. And every once in a while, I'll call her up cold and be like, I apologize. She's like, for what? I go, 1983. The whole year. All of it. Apologize. She's like, shut up. That's not a lie either, I'm telling you. Ooh, okay, so we ventured into the high proof, the highest proof out of all 6 of these that I've had, whether you've watched part 1 or part 2. Ironroot Single Barrel Hubris, 70.3%. Whew. So here we go. This is the single barrel. I obviously love single barrels. Also means they're extremely unique. You can have a single barrel that'll just stand out head and shoulders above another single barrel even. And it's like, whoa. And that's some of the magic, in my opinion, of what I do, or what Scott and I do, is when I come across that and I'm like, holy moly, I need 3 bottles of that. And it's like, wow. And then you know you've captured a moment in time. So the nose here for that is, again, smooth. If you gave me this blind, I would think it was high ABV, but not 70.3. It is there. It just got me. I'll bring this one down with some water. The velvet is all over it, so you're going to have that superior rich mouthfeel. I'm getting a lot of caramels. I just wanted to say carnauba wax. I don't know. I've got a little carnauba wax for a game I have over there, and it kind of almost had that scent. I wouldn't say the flavor. I've never eaten carnauba wax. Touch of lemon. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. So the flavors I got with just this Hubris, phenomenal. Sometimes that high ABV can hide some things. So we're going to put the water in and maybe even let this sit. I really watered that. That's 3 good distinct drops, but at 70.3, it can take it. It can take it. See if we got anything different on the nose. Hold on, let me do this. That's funny, I still get a little bit of... So, as a kid, I would go ski. Not often, and I was terrible at it. So, make no illusions. I grew up in the mountains, and I sucked at skiing. Almost killed myself once, and, well, I just lost control, and the skis about took my head off. And I walked down the rest of the mountain. But when you went into the ski shop and they were applying wax to the skis, I kind of got a smell that I'm just getting here. And maybe that's, I don't know if that was carnauba wax, but interesting. Getting a little more brown sugars now. Had a touch of floral there for a second. Interesting. Carnauba wax in ski shops. Wow. It's rich and thick. Velvety still, heavy. Still not picking up as much flavor off of this lower ABV, non-single barrel. What do we got here? And it may take a little time to open when they're that strong. I'm going to add even a little bit more water to it. I still get nice brown sugars. Very, very smooth for the ABV. Very rich, very velvety. Ooh, got a note of chocolate, milk chocolate. Wow. Oh yeah, heavy milk chocolate. Ooh, that just turned into a noser. I'd be nosing this for an hour. Milk chocolate with almonds. And marshmallow. Wow. There's a little bit of that sagebrush. It's still brown sugar with like a touch of a pepperiness, but not like a black pepper, not like a rye, but a little bit of like a little kicker of pepper. Oh, that nose, holy moly. Boy, this is what I'm telling you. You gotta be putting water and stuff. Try some different things. Find where you like it. I'm not even saying it changed the taste, but boy, did the smell. Man, the smell went all cocoa or cocoa. Milk chocolate. Oh, man. Creamy, creamy milk chocolate. This just turned into one of the best nosers I've had in a long time. That is something. Goodness. All right. Flavor isn't changing. I mean, it's still very delicious. I'm getting the most unbelievable nose here. And my favorite flavors so far. Let me pop backer on this non-barrel proof Ironroot. As far as flavor goes, still great. See how it compares up to the high proof. Yeah, I just get, I don't know, I feel like I'm getting more character here. Dustiness. I'm going to be honest with you, my taste buds are a little bit stunned from the higher proof. Everything's starting to just tingle. That's a sign of hang up. You can't taste anymore or good enough. That is interesting though. Can't wait. Scott and I are planning to go down and visit Ironroot. Maybe a sample from a barrel or two, and I will be taking something home. Probably more than one something home. I'll be, give me one of those, let me buy one of those, let me buy one of those. Great. Scotch it. You Scotch gods. It's lunch, dummies. See you guys.